The top of the Empire State Building.
This is my brother. This is it's such a blessing to see the smile again. There are so many accolades, but all we need to say is the two words, man. Jason Derulo. He's in the building with us, man. How you doing?
You have to say it right. Jason Derulo.
my voice ain't there this morning.
Do people always go up and do that to you?
Nah.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite
No,
tune of you.
all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Welcome back. I mean, I'm going to do the air quotes. Welcome back home. I mean, you've been a part of our Z100 family for a hot minute, a part of our iHeartRadio family for a hot minute, dude. At this point in time, where's the heart at? How full is it, Jason? What's up?
It's so full. I mean, somebody just told me that What You Say came out 15 years ago in August.
Wow.
Which is wild. That's a nice round number.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I'm really full. I'm happy. I'm fulfilled and humbled, man, honestly, in my life.
Well, not just What You Say, your debut album is turning 15 this coming year. How does that feel? I mean, you've had so many stages of your career, and we've been there watching and supporting for all of them. So how is that?
Oh man, it's really been a crazy journey. You know, it's been a hell of a ride. I don't even know if I can I say that?
Yeah, you can say it's been a hell of a ride because it's been just that.
Yeah, man, and I just feel so blessed to have been able to live my dream, you know, and in doing that, I wish that for everybody.
Yeah.
You know, to wake up in the morning and work on something that you like working on.
For sure. The thing that really comes to mind when I think about what you've been able to do for such a long time, such an illustrious career, is adaptation, is grow, is learn, is to, roll with the punches and, continue to create fresh and new.
Yeah, I was just telling you how old you were.
I know, man. Like, I have to shave so the grays don't get there. No, but it's really amazing. And how fun is it to challenge yourself, to grow, to adapt, to roll with the punches, and to continue to create at such a high level in a new tech world that we're in, bro?
Yeah, because I think being a entertainer is about learning what's new and what's dope.
Yeah.
And I tell people all the time, you need to keep the young energy,
For sure.
And when I say young energy, it's about figuring out what's next, like what's going to happen 5 years from now. What do you feel like is on the precipice? What's coming up?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I've always had that vibe about me, always searching for like the new sound, the new, like who has something new and interesting to give to the world.
Yeah.
And if they do, how can I collaborate with them and create something that is lasting? As opposed to trying to fit within the mold. Whenever you're trying to fit within the mold, you're already too late.
It's too late. Yeah, at that time, you're like, oh, you done missed the boat already.
Yeah, for sure. So I'm, when it comes to social media, when it comes to music, when it comes to business, I'm always trying to figure out what is on the cutting edge.
Yeah.
And I feel like you're very unique in the sense that you let us into what is going on in your life. You let us into the highs. You let us into the lows. We saw you in your recovery journey from your neck and that incident. So how was sharing that and seeing all the love that you're getting from that?
That was a crazy time.
Yeah.
It was a very low point in my life, and I did share quite a bit. And it was music that brought me out of the craziness, the crazy rut that I was in.
Yeah.
I always turn to music when things get crazy. And when my life kind of comes crumbling down. Music is my favorite thing in the world, and it's my favorite thing to do is go create.
Man, the thing is that you are doing it for yourself, but also the healing that you're going through is helping everybody across this planet. I don't know how many passports you got, but I mean,
a lot.
I'd imagine the stack is like, you could probably do the thing where you hold the money up to the face and have, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, the thing is exactly what you were saying, man, is you're creating, you're letting us in on your journey, and you're connecting and you're building with a global audience, man.
Yeah.
Gosh, where's still one of those places that you haven't been, that Jason, he sets the stage, and I mean, it's been Croatia, it's been Uzbekistan, it's been, I know Vegas is coming up in a bit, we're gonna get to that, but like, where have you not been yet?
I don't know what it's called. If I ain't been there, I don't know what it's called. To be honest with you, I've been to everywhere.
Yeah.
Irwell.
Irwell.
I've been Irwell 7 times though.
And to do that, and to hit the stage, and to feel that love when you're in those places where English might be the third language, but you're still connected. What's that like, bro?
Oh, it's wild, man. It's wild. I don't like the way they sing my music. Not just playing. No, it's really unbelievable, man. It's really humbling to go somewhere that is so far away from where you're from, and for them to know and be impacted by something that you created, you know. And to me, it just never gets old, man. It will never ever get old. I get that same feeling when I get up on that stage in the first roar of the crowd. It is the most crazy high that you could imagine every single time. And you know, you think about people that have been performing, you know, for 30, 40 years, and you're like, why are they still doing it? Like, how, like, give it up. You've done it.
Yeah.
Go relax.
Yeah,
now.
you've been everywhere 7 times already, but there's an 8th that you want.
Yeah, and when you're looking at those legendary bands that do it, like, I understand, you know what I'm saying? Because there is just no greater feeling. Like, if you are actually in love with it, if you're actually obsessed with performing and music in the way that I am, I don't see a time where I'll just hang it up and be like, I'm done.
Don't do it. Don't do it. No,
and then the challenges that you put yourself.
Unless I win the lottery. Like,
do you gamble sometimes?
do I gamble? No.
Never.
The Las Vegas thing is not just because I want to be performing.
It's like, Jason got a residency again?
Well, that's exciting what you're doing with the Venetian.
Oh, yeah.
This New
exciting.
Year's.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so the first stint ended, and you know, there was a lot of upset fans that didn't get the tickets. So I'm excited about this because this is New Year's weekend, you know, 28th, 29th, that we are putting up the tickets for the Venetian, Voltaire at the Venetian.
Dog, I mean, like how? Like, how can we get a ticket?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
All jokes aside, man, to bring in a new year and to know the level of responsibility. I mean, you hit the stage with so much passion, drive. We've said it. You've been doing it for decades, man. But this is another level of responsibility because you are expected to turn out for people's most turnoutable nights.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
How excited are you to do that, though?
Oh, gladly, man. Gladly, easily the best experience that you'll have for a New Year's, for sure.
Love that.
You know, all the hits, of course, and myself also have some of the most incredible dancers in the world with me, including the Les Twins.
Oh,
most
for
incredible,
real?
Yeah.
Those dudes are, I mean, bonk. When you think about somebody who are two people who really know how to bring motion to sound. I mean, there's nobody that does
nobody better. Yeah, nobody better on planet Earth.
Yeah.
So it most incredible band. So a lot of amazing performers on stage, as well as it being a intimate setting. You know, you'll never be able to see me in a setting quite like this when every corner of the room is part of the stage, so to speak.
You finna be slapping hands, hugging.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, you might be crowd surfing by the end of the night. Let's go.
For sure. Big New Year's weekend, you know, it's that's the party weekend, so you know it's gonna be a couple of floating in the air.
Okay, all right. Don't give away too much though.
And we're talking holidays. Have you thought about maybe doing a holiday album this year, like releasing some holiday songs?
Oh, it's too late for that. If you ain't did it by now, it's
right.
You told us that, yeah. If you're not already on the you know, if you're not ahead of it, then yeah, you're already behind it.
But I will say that my song "Make Me Happy" does feel like Christmas, you know, and it does feel like family. It feels like love.
Do you see the segue though? You see how much of a professional this man is right here? Let us do our job.
We need to talk Make Me Happy. I mean, you were speaking on how during such an interesting time right now, there's just been a lot of ups and downs. The political scene is hot. Things that we're seeing in the news is so like negative, but you wanted to put out something that's refreshing for everyone. Why did you get this idea to make Me Happy your lead single right now?
Yeah, man. So Josh 685 sent me this track, and I totally fell in love with it. I thought, you know, it made me feel good.
Yeah,
I was like, we need something like this. So I got into the studio that evening, and worked on a song, and I didn't know it was a hit until my son. It became my son's favorite, and I was like, okay,
I'm doing something right.
This and ironically, it's a song written for him. You know,
Wow.
so it in all senses of the word, it makes me happy.
And to work with Josh again, because that's another. I mean, how did he slide into the DM? You guys pick up the phone now. I mean, have you had the beat for a while? And this was one that you were just like, you know what? This is the time where I feel like I need to go digging and create this energy. This song fits that I remember he sent me before. After you know what I'm saying? When did he send you this beat?
So actually, he did send me the beat quite a bit ago.
Yeah.
It's kind of ironic that you asked me that, because he did. And then I heard it again. I was on the plane, and I was just going through records, and I heard it on the plane, and I was like, "Oh my God!"
Yeah.
Yes. And it was not even just me. It was everybody else on the plane that was like, "That's the one." I was like, "For real?"
I done had this for 3 years now. No, I'm just playing with you. But here's the thing. What I want to go with this is that things have a time and a place.
For sure.
That beat was just as dope as fire as it was when it was first in your inbox.
Facts.
But it wasn't the right moment for it to hit your heart, for it to
100%.
spread to the world like it's doing right now.
100%.
For your son, he might not even been on the planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For it to be a situation. So
I think you're right about that.
So that's the special part about it. So I mean, just all jokes aside, with it sitting there, it's things they bring themselves up to the surface. They bring themselves up to the surface, I should say, when they're supposed to. And you continue to be that person that helps spread that energy throughout the globe, man.
Yeah, man, it's been exploding on social media, man. Thankfully, there's an amazing dance that this girl Olivia did from South Africa, and it has completely exploded. So big shout out to Olivia.
Dude.
And you said that you knew it was a hit because your junior, Jason King, he loved it. So how has that been, sharing your work with him and him noticing what dad does? And
so far, I mean, it's my favorite thing in the world when he says, "Let's go to the studio." I'm like,
what?
You want to come to the studio?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wow.
It's literally my
so what does he
favorite thing
do
in
with you when you're in the studio?
So he'll be in there listening. Like, he'll come to the glass. They'll be dancing. And he can focus for all about 30 minutes, and then he
The iPad.
Yeah, ready to go.
Paw Patrol.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what? Let's talk about the stepping in and creating now with the new responsibility as a father, and just recently we saw when you celebrated your birthday, seeing him as all the different album covers.
Oh,
I
man.
mean, but knowing that you're creating from a different space now. Yeah, what's that like? That different sense of responsibility when you get to perform, and that it's even more so than before, bigger than you.
Yeah, man, it's really special. It's really special, and I know that everything that I do lasts forever in a sense.
Yeah.
And my legacy is not only my own legacy, but now it's my family's legacy,
Yeah.
And I just really want to continue on the same path, but also just create a path for him to follow his dreams, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a huge responsibility as a father, balancing my professional life with my private life and making sure I'm giving him the time and energy that he deserves.
Yeah.
And all the while still trying to take over the world.
You doing it, damn it.
Yeah.
You doing it.
Well,
damn
we're so lucky that you're part of our Jingle Ball tour with iHeart.
So excited.
Miami, Atlanta. You're gonna be bringing it down. What does that mean to you to be part of such a holiday legacy?
Oh man, it's my favorite thing to do these Jingle Balls.
Yeah.
Because these things be action packed, right?
For real.
Yeah.
And I remember when I was doing Jingle Balls back in the days, and like early on when I only had like 1 or 2 hits, but like,
Aw.
like trying to shove all the hits now into like this little set, that's going to be the thing.
It's a challenge.
Because the worst thing in the world is when somebody comes to you and they're like, "Oh, so nice to meet you. Why didn't you perform?"
What'd you say? Yeah.
Why didn't you perform? Oh, damn. I mean, I couldn't fit it all. I
Yeah.
couldn't fit it all in.
Wow.
That's a good problem to have, brother.
But yeah, so doing the cut downs of a bunch of the joints.
And what about just like, hobnobbing. I don't know who uses that word nowadays. I mean,
I've never heard that word. But whatever hobnobbing is, who's hobnobbing?
Bouncing around, you know what I'm saying, backstage, hanging out with everybody and seeing all of these other amazing artists that are now your friends, that are your kinfolk, that are people that you have grown up in industry with and have seen. But I mean, I remember, you and Gaga back in the day, you know what I mean, running promo tours together. And now, you guys are backstage, breaking bread and doing that. What's it mean for you to, mingle amongst other artists who you looked up to at the time? Now they're your friends, but also artists that are on the come up looking to you as that mentor.
It's so fire, man. Honestly, the energy at a Jingle Ball is unlike any other energy, because when you're at an award show and you see people, it's a lot different. It's a lot more stale, cold.
Yeah.
Like the competition's kind of in the air, yeah.
At these Jingle Ball events, like the feeling is so different, and everybody is celebrating each other and happy to see each other, and the camaraderie is on a totally different level. So backstage is way, way better at a Jingle Ball than any other place than you could possibly imagine.
Man, I can think of one other place that'd be awesome to be backstage is in Vegas at the Venetian. So, I mean, I'm going to continue to just manifest that energy right there.
Come on, anytime. I'm going to send you the
I need to stop begging, man.
No, but while you're celebrating these awesome moments like Jingle Ball, you're also giving back at the same time. We saw you at the 38th annual Carousel of Hope with Gladys Knight. Congratulations.
Yes, thank you so much.
Giving back with people that are struggling with diabetes. Why is it important for you to keep giving back to people that and programs, organizations that need help?
Yeah, I feel like with great power comes great responsibility, and I've been really blessed in my life, and I don't know if I can be a small part of someone's journey to recovery. If I can be a small part of someone's happiness for a day, I want to be able to do that. If I can be, and so much so is with Make Me Happy. I'm partnering with Make-A-Wish.
Oh, that's amazing, dude.
And we're doing an activation where you can either do the dance or donate $10 or more and win a chance to come but meet me on stage at Jingle Ball.
Yo, come on. That's great, dude. That's great.
I can't believe I haven't talked about this all day.
Well, no, man. Now is the time for you to talk about it. You see what I'm saying?
For letting us know that.
Yeah, so it's super cool. I'm really excited about it because I think it's gonna make a lot of kids really happy.
Yeah. You do that. You have done that. You continue to lead with so much grace, bro. And not to bring this back, to the beginning, but it's just that there's a reason why you've been a family member here for all this time. There's a reason why, 15 years for these records, the platinum plaques, the diamond plaques that are, you know what I mean? And just the legacy that you are not only leaving for yourself, but for your family now. It's happening because as long as I've known you, it's always been what's pure in your heart, dude. And like I appreciate you always being just forthcoming with that type of energy with the music that you create, because that's why the world turns up and sells out these shows in every corner of the planet.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not easy being Jason Derulo. We love when you are just in your fitness mode too. Are you still doing the Dubai fitness challenge?
Oh, yes.
Talk about that, because I heard a little bit about it, but I heard it's crazy.
Yeah. It's not that crazy, because all you got to do is 30 minutes of movement every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not too crazy, but Dubai is really on the cutting edge when it comes to health. Yeah. And I think they've been voted the healthiest place in the world like twice in a row.
Okay. He's gonna move there. I need to, a little different when we got, you know what I'm saying, Joe's Pizza down the street here and all these bacon, egg, and cheeses in New York City.
It's a lot of good food here, man.
I know, it's so hard.
I went into a hole in the wall yesterday. It was fire. I was like, man.
What do you love about New York City? You're here quite often, but us here too love to hear.
Man, I tried to go to the gym last night.
Yeah.
And I could not believe how many people was in the streets.
Right?
I was like, I'm going late. I'm going to be straight. I'm putting my hoodie. I'm going to be vibing.
Yeah.
I've never seen more people in my life.
It's Halloween weekend. That's what it is. Yeah, it's Halloween weekend. People are out on these streets.
Right, Crystal? Still, there is always people out. Like, no matter what time of the morning, day, night, there's, the activity, the action here is
but I couldn't tell if I loved it or hated it. Like,
right.
because it was a spectacle.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, this is amazing. But do I like it?
Yeah, the stimulation.
Yeah, it's because I'm really stimulated. Like,
the people watching on another level.
I'm impressed. I love seeing all the angry faces. People are mad walking in New York City.
Yeah, we walk with a purpose out here, bro.
Like, I don't know where you going, but you better get there.
Exactly. We're all late. The train was late. It's cold all of a sudden.
Man, I love it.
Oh, that's great.
You are the best.
Well, again, congratulations. Cannot wait to see you on that Jingle Ball stage.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for spreading smiles with your new single, Make Me Happy. And like Max said, we're weaseling our way backstage to Vegas.
Let's get it.
2-night residency for New Year's. Jason Derulo, one time, please. Jason Derulo.
From the top of the Empire State Building.
C100.